Hello and welcome to AlternativA. AlternativA. So they're both capital A's in the title, so I'm not sure if that's going to connect to something. This is a point-and-click game, 2010 again, I think. This one, however, does not go 1920 by 1080. It doesn't even have a resolution change. So we're dealing with this. I did change the aspect ratio to 16 by 9 instead of 4 by 9 because that was not too pleasant at looking at. But hey, you'll get your 60 frames per second because we're running at 662 frames per second. So let's start a new game. I'm not sure if it's going to be as long as Alter Ego. Alter Ego is like 12 parts and all. Oh, good lord. If you choose a high difficulty, you will get fewer chances to restore the game after dying. 2 chances, and you will not receive tips for hints for completing the tasks. Think twice before you select the difficulty because your decision will be final. Watch the dialogue and think carefully about your replies. You can't save your chance during a dialogue, and you can easily sign your death sentence with impudent words. Oh god, no. Low. I am not choosing high. I am not getting just 2 chances. Does that mean I'm gonna have to save often? 2045. Prague. Yes, because this is what the future's gonna look like in 30 years, almost. Oh.
Richard Rojek, and without a card, correct?
I want to go back into the industrial district. What? You piece of junk? Why did you take my card? What's going on here?
Unable to acknowledge. You don't have a card.
Yes, I noticed. You just grabbed it from my hand. I'm asking you one more time. Why?
Endora Company doesn't have any work for you. You are unemployed. You have no need to visit any other place than the slums.
All right, but why can't I go back in quickly and try to come to terms with them? To get my job back. If I don't do anything, I'll just kick the bucket somewhere under the bridge.
For the sake of your safety and others, please don't disagree. You've shown signs of aggressive behavior before. The means of deactivation, or death if you wish, kick the bucket, are correct.
And where should I get a card? It won't just appear in my hands all of a sudden.
In case you are accepted, you'll be notified immediately. Don't worry.
And who will tell me? And where? All the offices are in the other districts.
One of the androids. That's why we are here, to assist and protect.
All right, what the hell? I'm going home.
Not acknowledged. You're not allowed to enter the high-level railway.
What? Why?
Your travel pass credit is fully spent. You are not allowed to enter the high-level railway.
So, should I walk or what?
Acknowledged.
Well, thanks. Bye.
Information. New entries have been added to your PDA database. You may open the PDA by right-clicking on its icon in the inventory. A new entry has been added to your notes in the PDA. These notes may help you in the future with solving your tasks. So where's my inventory? Okay, it's upper. And right-click to look at things. This game actually tells me. I need to get home, but my travel pass is empty, and I'm unable to charge it without the personal card. I'll have to think of some other way. There must be a way of changing the travel pass illegally. Okay, how do I... Yeah, that. Do I... No. There we go. So, do I have to save myself? Like... Database... Oh my gosh, this game is gonna have some lore. All the contemporary cities have been adopted to the standards and regulations of the state. During the adoption process, the inhabited territories were depopulated and the inhabitants were centralized in districts with clear hierarchy. The districts are the government district, the workers district, and the slums districts. These areas are strictly isolated, which gives them the advantage in defense against the inner enemy. They are surrounded by an impenetrable wall with gates protected by androids. The infrastructure is almost identical all around the world, and it includes a wide network of high-level railways. The traffic card is common for all the districts. It can be loaded in machines which apply a thin layer of matter on the surface of the card, making the card valid until the matter evaporates. Access to the railway is denied after evaporation. Interesting. The card is a universal means of identification in financial transactions. The number on the card indicates clearly which person it belongs to. Every person has their own number. If a citizen is deprived of the number, he or she becomes an outcast in the slums district. Such punishments are, however, extremely rare. A card as a universal means of identification has existed for a long time in history. The state introduced a card as the only means of financial transactions which eliminated the danger of forgery by resistance members. All payments are done through these payment cards, at the same time easing the identification of people upon entering districts in their workplaces. High-level railway cards are valid in all the districts and all the cities of the state. The record manufacturer is highly controlled and the technology of loading the cards kept top secret. The travel tariffs vary in time ranges from 1 month to 1 year. The time range is set by radioactive material with a controlled half-life, no specifications. For simple and comfortable loading of the cards, you can use one of the many loading machines at the many railway stops. Warning, the resistance movements has damaged the machine several times, making them dangerous and contaminated. Please report any damaged machine you may encounter. The slum neighborhood is inhabited by the people of lower and middle income groups. It is incidentally an area with the most frequent raids against the resistance. The state is trying to protect the standard of living in the area, but the efforts are constantly undermined by the activity of the war-obsessed murderous maniacs of the resistance movement and their pawns. The slums districts are the hand of the society, the place where the workers who create the society as well as the history come from. If it wasn't for the power-hungry villains of the resistance, life there would be almost paradisical, and the standard of the living world would be comparable with the government district. I'm sure. Endora is a state-influenced private company which works in the area of construction, manufacturing, and mining. The company headquarters are located in Brazil, from where they control the works all around the state. They employ millions of people. Endora and Theolex are the only companies which have all least partially managed to maintain their independence from the state. The state has authority to inspect both the above-mentioned companies. However, it hardly ever exercises this authority. Endora was founded during the war when all the big construction companies refused to support the war industry and created an international corporation independent from local politics in order to prevent persecution on behalf of treason accusations. Currently, Endora takes care of all the construction, excavation, and mining commissions of the state. The state dependence on Endora has increased in the past few years because the increasing activity of the resistance movement causes many infrastructure failures. Unofficial. A few months ago, the state installed a special committee for the investigation of potential conspirators, which investigates not only the resistance but also the possible involvement of Theolex and Endora in attempts to overthrow the state authority. Endora has been, from some time now, working on getting control over the main offices of public service and is trying to find another way to attack the positions of the government. The android is a recent technological advancement. It is a machine which can respond to any impulse in an intelligent and independent way. The type of response and its intensity is controlled by the manufacturer's software. And the invention and introduction of the androids turned the world upside down and led to the Third World War, nearly resulting in the end of humanity. Nowadays, there are several types of androids with different tasks and augments which vary from cleaning to fighting the resistance. Androids are manufactured by Theolex, a company founded by Professor Oleg Remedovic Petrenko. Russian. So, what I'm wondering... No. There's no save here, which is where I would assume it would be. Keys to apartment, empty travel pass, and a glove. Okay. What do we got over here? A barrel.
One of the many barrels around here. If you can't fit it elsewhere, put it in here.
Okay.
No reason to carry it around with me.
Okay. Full barrels.
There's a biohazard symbol on the side of the container, and the green stuff inside definitely looks unpleasant. Something's gleaming between those barrels.
Grab it.
I'm not going to touch it with my bare hands. There's a biohazard symbol on the side of the container.
Fine. Here, use a glove.
Hope the glove is durable enough.
So, it looks like there's going to be quite a bit of reading on the lower side.
Look at that. A sharp and clean metal rod. A metal rod with sharp edges. It's hard to hold.
Further description, not available. Okay, and I can double click, I think, to speed things up. That's always useful. Oh, come on, do I need the tilted screens? Ooh, that looks like a half-disassembled android. Flames. Any reason why I would need flames? I mean, maybe to heat up the rod.
Nice fire. Probably gas leaking from the industrial district.
Can we...
Rather not.
Okay. Fine. So we now have a lovely rod. To the gate, no damaged train. So because we are running at such a high frame rate, it's getting a little awkward and... Oh, I can't even really... Ooh, hello.
Trams used to ride here a long time ago. Now it's just wrecks and trolleys here and there.
Because we got a box. The most exciting of objects.
Just boxes and a lot of dirt.
Well, take some dirt.
There might be something useful there.
I was kind of joking, but okay.
Almost a full roll of tape. Might come in handy.
Ah, tape. A new item has been added to your inventory. You can examine it by right-clicking on it.
It seems sturdy. I hope it can take something.
A roll of firm adhesive tape. I wonder, can we...
Now I can hold the rod properly.
Oh, we couldn't hold it properly before?
I wrapped one end of the rod with adhesive tape, so I can hold it better.
I didn't know. Okay, that's useful. To station. If Richard's interested in something, he'll try to find out more using the database in the PDA, where an article is added. What's wrong with that, android? Indora. Oh, come on, dude. Faster. You could do more than a slow stroll.
Indora everywhere. I'm not gonna rip it off. Could be dangerous.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't mess with the terminal right now. I'll wait for the train to leave.
Oh. We have to wait for this to leave, so it's kind of timed. Oh boy. So, I don't see a save system unless it's in a pause menu, but I would have expected them to put it in the main menu. Ah.
Yeah, it won't budge.
We've got something for that.
Maybe I could pry it open. Let's hope nobody sees me.
Except for the android on the floor right over there. He can kind of see us. Okay, what did that... Try again later. Chemicals.
That's the stuff for charging the travel passes. I've never seen it spilled like that, and it probably won't stay this way forever.
Can we just then...
I can't get the stuff on the card this way.
What do we need to do then?
I can't just take it with my...
Well, what do you want?
I'm going to try to get some of the stuff on the rod.
Oh.
Something stayed on, but the stuff is almost solid now.
Oh, okay. I see. I get you. The stuff is almost solid now. We need to go all the way to the alley. Can you move faster than a slow trot, please? Because we can kind of use this.
It's quite hot around the flame. Maybe the stuff will melt. It's hot, but the stuff isn't melting. A liquid green slime. Perfect! The stuff went to the right spot, and it will stay there.
Okay, we have what we need. Just kind of have to get there with the mouse being a bit oversensitive.
Stop, please.
Why did Endora suddenly halt construction and sack everyone?
The official report states construction halted due to financial problems of the investor, Endora.
What? Nobody will believe that.
The official report is final.
Okay. Ridicule the android.
I'd like to go to the industrial district.
The required action is only possible after presenting a personal card.
Nothing.
Remember, you can
Can we...
Waste of time.
Oh yeah, because we need to do something else, don't we? I need to get home, but my travel pass is empty. I'm unable to charge it without the personal card. I'll have to think up some other way.
I'm not getting closer to that door.
Oh, are we... Can we board the train now? Is that what we're supposed to do? Because we're supposed to have the personal card, but we don't have it. Okay, I think that did it. Idea Games presents... a game by First Reality. In Centauri production. Never heard of either of them. AlternativA. Okay, I assume that was what I was supposed to do since we got the opening credits. Bar. It's definitely not quite as nice looking as Alter Ego, I will say that.
TV on again? He really drives me mad. Damn it, Andy. Get up.
What? What the hell are you doing?
You can't even turn off the TV?
Huh? What pissed you off so much?
Well, where to start? Andy, we're unemployed. They took away my card, and the cards of the others from our team, too. They say the construction has been halted.
What? Have you gone mad? Why would the construction halt? And even if it did, why wouldn't they give us our other damn work? We're two of the better ones.
I don't know. Nobody knows anything, only those bastards from Endora. Androids don't want to let me into the industrial district, let alone the government district. It's no go. We can only wait. But I'm not feeling very patient.
What do you mean? What do you want to do?
I'll go and find them. They're my only hope. This establishment has taken too much from me. Those fat cat bastards took my family, the most valuable thing I ever had. And now Endora wants to take my life? I'm not going to give it up so easily.
Is this a joke? You've gone crazy, haven't you? What are you gonna do? What's all this bullshit?
The resistance. They're our only hope. They'll be able to do something to find out what happened. Find out why they just struck us off.
Yeah, you've gone crazy. Look, the answer's simple. We don't exist for them. we're nothing. They don't have to confess anything. And the Resistance? What would you offer them? A single, suicidal man? And also, how do you plan to find them? Are you gonna go and ask an android for the way to the nearest Resistance Center? Oh, why not? No. But my idea of perfect suicide is a lot different.
Tom, he might know. Besides, at least I'll be doing something.
Look, maybe I haven't been fired, right? Maybe you're the only one with no work. They could have something for me, and that would mean I don't have to turn up with my toes.
Can you hear yourself? Do you see what they're doing to us? They're setting us against ourselves. We can't let that happen. And moreover, the construction was going great. We worked till we dropped. All was done as soon as possible, and they were ready to pay us extra. And now they halt it?
And even if I was fired, maybe I would be able to talk around the androids. There haven't been any problems with me ever. I've never made any trouble like you. They'll let me out of here, maybe with an escort. I'll beg them. I've always been good at it.
Damn, Andy, listen. You can't do that. It just isn't possible. They sacked the whole construction team. And if you try to go past the androids, you'll get killed.
That's still a better idea than yours.
Andy, sometimes I think you're completely insane.
Okay, a new database, it looks like. And new note. Andy's a fool if he thinks he will be able to persuade those androids to let him through the gate without his card. The only way to do that is to work with the Resistance. The Resistance is an organized group of individuals who do not respect the peace efforts or the authority of the state. They try to undermine the morals of the population by acts of terrorism against the government, the industry, and the people. Many of its members are sociopathic maniacs who long for anarchy, massacres, and human suffering. The first resistant groups formed themselves at the time of the world's centralization. Later, the power increased greatly, which led to the necessity of dividing the population according to the level of their potential threat to the state. 7 years ago, the secret police managed to find and wipe out all of the nest of their terrorist network. However, the power of their organization is currently rising again. The high-level railway provides transport between distinct parts of the cities. A citizen without a card is unable to move from one part of the city to another. Although the railways are separate in different districts, the card is valid in all the districts in all the cities of the state. The transport is provided by an android-driven train with the capacity to hold dozens of people in the slums and government districts and the capacity of hundreds in the industrial districts. The unit identification systems prevent unauthorized entries. Violations of the regulations such as vandalism or travel without a ticket are punished by confiscation of the card. More severe violations, such as jeopardizing the transport reliability, can be punished by the death penalty. Attention! Activities of the resistance movement often includes acts of terrorism against the railway with the aim to cause the collapse of the society and bring upon a fourth world war. Should you ever notice a dangerous-looking person or any suspicious luggage in the vicinity of rail, train, or platform, then report it to the nearest android. You will save many lives as well as the world peace we all desire. I'm sure. Yeah, okay, so I probably should be saving. I'm just not sure, like, if it auto-saves and it'll start me back or not.
Endora advertisement. I don't believe this. Sometimes I don't get Andy.
Case. Knife. Ooh. Mine. Pliers. Can we take a hanger? WTF? What? No, okay, that's all. Richard's bed.
My favorite and only bed.
Full waste bin.
Completely full waste bin. Maybe I could empty it. Ugh! No way!
You said maybe.
Our old TV. Sometimes it even works.
Wasn't working before.
It can only be turned on by remote.
Interesting. That seems to be all, so let's go away. Where do we need to go? Oh my. Wrecked car.
This used to be a hit. Times just change. I'm not going to take a ride in that.
Go to bar.
Hi, Tom.
You don't have to say anything. Rumors spread fast.
Dead man. And who told you anyway?
You know, I have my sources. But that's none of your business. Why did you make such a fuss about it all? It's gonna get you into trouble.
And what would you do? Would you just give them your card? You taught me otherwise, remember?
Yeah, that's true. But I also told you that a turtle always hides inside its shell when things heat up. And maybe that's what you should do, boy. Instead of arguing and fighting.
What would you do?
What would you do in my position?
Well, I sure as hell wouldn't go nuts like you. There's a solution for every situation. Some are better, some worse. If you give me a while, maybe I'll think something up.
And what?
Come on, don't I tell you all the time not to stick your nose where it doesn't belong?
Andy, you left to
Andy
the
went out
androids.
somewhere. He wants to try to fool the androids or something.
I've always known he's crazy as a loon. If he's not dead already, he will be soon. At the very least, he'll get imprisoned. Why, at least he's not gonna bother you and spoil your life anymore.
Come on, Tom.
You're right.
Can't something be...
Can't. I would do anything for you. Your parents wouldn't forgive me for doing otherwise. Your father helped me many times, and you're like a son to me. But that little shit doesn't deserve anything other than this mess. Just don't try to help him. You're not in a position to negotiate. And if you try something, you'll end up worse than him.
Okay.
I know you know the resistance activists.
Son, your parents left you in my care. But they didn't say a word about me sending you to your death. And you won't hear a word from me about that until your dad rises from his grave and tells me I should tell you.
Try to persuade.
Please, Tom. The resistance is my last hope.
Stop. I'm done with this topic forever.
Is that you again?
Excuse me? Well, maybe you're right. I almost got the wrong address on my card.
Where do you get all the money you drink away?
I help the state. You know, all those little services, do this, do that.
But I thought you opposed the establishment.
Yeah, that's true, but not with the state. It has only brought us welfare and peace. I oppose Endura and Theolax. They're the evil that's destroying us. Those androids of theirs and all their other technology, the state just tries to calm it down, to correct everything. Even I joined the fight against them.
Listen, you two. What are you whispering about over there?
Nothing, old friend. The youngster's trying to squeeze some wisdom out of me.
Ha! The right one indeed. He'll get nothing but beer.
Why don't you ever go home?
Why don't you go home sometimes?
Home? Please, remind me. What exactly does that mean?
What do you mean? Well, to your family. I mean, you do have one, don't you? I saw you browsing some photos of your daughter and wife once, and you've spoken about them with Tom many times.
Son, I had a family. That's right. I had a family until an android from Theolax showed up. He came to our home. They said he had to check something. I was in work then. My wife got frightened and leapt to the phone. She wanted to call me. The android went to and threw her against the wall. My daughter jumped on him. She wanted to help her mother. He killed them both. According to the report, it was a mistake. That damn tin box reputedly evaluated the phone as some paralyzer or something. Well, Theolax simply swept it under the carpet. But I'm gonna stand up to them one day and have my revenge.
But the android belonged to the state, so...
Yes, to the state, but it wasn't the state's fault. It was the fault of the android. He said it to me.
Who?
It doesn't matter. Let's just say it was one of the investigators. And he was damn good.
But
what? Goddamn, Theolax and Endura will pay for killing my family, and the state's gonna help me with it.
Richard, there's no point. He'll speak that way forever. Just let him be.
what's it like to live this way?
What do you mean by that? Without a family or without a home?
Without a home. I know quite well what it's like to live without a family.
Did you get fired?
That's Endora. They shut down construction and we all got sacked. Moreover, they took our cards.
That's just like them. They simply aren't capable of anything better. But don't lose your heart. We'll take care of them.
We?
Sure, our men. You know what that means.
The Resistance?
Shh! Not so loud. Yes, you may call us by that name, but we simply fight against Andorra and Felix.
And would you be able to help me find out what happened to me? Why they shut down the construction?
We have quite a lot of work at the moment, but maybe you would be able to work on it alone, with our help, of course.
But?
You know, we can't accept everyone. Do me a favor. I'll get you in touch with my contact man. He'll tell you more.
I don't know if I trust a guy who's drunk off his ass.
All right. What shall I do?
Well, you'll have to prove you're able to get something that's almost impossible to find.
And that is?
I have a toy which once belonged to my little girl. I'd like it functioning again. You know, as a remembrance. I need a battery, but not one of those modern ones. It has to be the old type. When you have it, come and I'll give you the contact.
And where am I to find this battery?
That's your problem now.
Okay. New task. Not that. The drunkard in the bar promised me he would tell me about the Resistance if I get him an old battery. There's bound to be an abundance of crap containing old batteries in the slums. I just need to have a look. Okay.
Great old thing. You can even download music from it. It's partially broken, so it can't be controlled directly. I don't need anything in here.
Okay, and Tom won't speak to us about it, so let's go exploring. Street behind the house. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Broken android. Aw, hopscotch.
Another broken android. There are many of them around here. Although, this one seems quite well preserved. I might get some useful components from it. It's of no use doing anything with it. It won't last for long anyway.
Well, you said we could get some valid components from it. Oh, do we need to... No. Okay. Hopscotch?
An old children's game. Too bad there are no children around anymore. I'm a little too old for that.
You're never too old for hopscotch.
Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse. Probably out of order.
And it looks like I can only go closer to the warehouse.
Old technology. Probably belongs to the warehouse.
Out
Probably out of order.
Well, I should have known.
Cover for the drain. Holds fast. Holds tight. Can't do anything with my bare hands.
And we only have pliers and a knife.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
Rather not.
Rather not.
Bad idea.
Okay.
Last time I was in this warehouse, I was a little kid.
But you're
Last
saying...
time
Okay, so we have... two things. Which we can't do anything with at the moment. Oh, do we need to take the transport? Oh, yeah, okay, we have to go to the slums. No. We can go to Gate G14 or Rich's apartment. But we've already cleaned out that. Well, let's talk to Tom again?
Tom.
If you want to talk about the Resistance again, I won't say a word about it anymore. You already have your own information sources anyway, haven't you?
What? What do you mean?
Do you think I'm totally deaf? I overheard you dealing with his royal drunkard over there.
But...
Keep your excuses for yourself. You could have at least come to consult me. But no, you accepted the first offer you got. That's it. You better not talk to me anymore.
Oh, well, okay. So, it said we can... No. Jukebox... Don't need anything. But all I have is... pliers. Yeah.
I'm not going to take a ride.
Oh, here's the garbage. I didn't even see that.
Garbage and mess. Since the cleaning robot stopped working, it's been horrific. I don't think I can find anything useful in here.
Oh, well, thanks. Aren't you so helpful? I wonder, maybe we need to go to gate G18 just to see what happened to our friend? I mean, I can't really do anything else, because it's not allowing me to, like, do anything with these guys.
Waste of time. Bad idea.
And we can't even use these on it.
Another...
So, I think that's all we can really do. I'm trying to think of what else we could do, but... Oh, do I have to go through a cutscene every single time? Is there another robot, or is that just me? Like there's another one there.
The tram... Now it's just...
Probably nothing.
Nothing in...
Yeah. So yeah, there's... Tom.
Andy, I've told you before, and I'm telling you again. Don't act like a fool.
Look, you see your chance in that resistance of yours, but I think I'm the one who's right. Those may be only walking metal boxes, but someone has to command them. And whoever that is will notice me eventually.
Really? And what do you think he'll do then? He'll lock you up, or worse.
Sir, I've identified the keyword resistance in your speech. Do you happen to have some information about that illegal organization?
No, you misunderstand me. Persistence. I was saying he's being persistent.
All right, sir. But don't hesitate to inform us if you know anything.
Sure. To assist and to protect. I know.
Exactly so, sir.
Stop persuading me! Go to those phantoms of yours.
How's the negotiating going?
Well, a guy was here a moment ago who seemed to be in command of the androids. I'll wait till he shows up again.
Okay, doesn't look like we can do anything else, but last time there was nothing left, right? We just had the barrel.
Waste of time. Bad idea.
Nothing here, but the alley only had the fire, right? The flames, which we don't really need anymore. Oh, full garbage bin. Maybe?
It's stuffed with everything. I'd like to do it, but I might find something in there.
Good.
It's probably just an ordinary stone, but it looks nice.
What?
Quite a nice little stone. Maybe I can think up some use for it.
What?
Bad idea. I don't know what to do.
So...
I'm not going to...
I have a stone now. I'm not sure what to say to that. I mean, it's a stone. Not sure why we took a stone out of a garbage bin, but
No reason to
okay.
carry it around with me. I don't know what to do. Rather not. I don't know what to do.
I don't think I can use anything on the damaged train, right? There's just the box.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Waste of time.
Yeah. We've got the terminal, but we don't need to use that again. Looks like I got no choice but to go back. We did get something else now. Just not sure. What are we going to use a stone for except for bashing the robot in?
It can only...
Bash it in.
Not like that. I don't know what to do. I don't know... My favorite and only.
Oh, I was hoping that would be something different. Oh, Andy's bed. Ah, no remote. Yoink.
Andy's mess. I'm not going to dig through it. It's just junk, and it's not mine. A vintage car of Andy's dreams. He used to tell me about it so much. I don't think a car like that could function anymore. Andy wouldn't appreciate it.
Fine, fine. Okay, we've got a remote now.
It doesn't work. The batteries in it leaked out and made a terrible mess. When Andy put new batteries inside, they got stuck in there.
Oh!
Bad idea. It's not going to happen. The batteries are stuck tight. I hope I can get them out. It wasn't easy, but the batteries are out. I might as well throw the remote away, though.
So is these the batteries we need?
Battery from the remote control of our television.
Antique short-term energy source. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. I could have solved that right away, but hey, we got a pebble. Who knows what we're gonna use a freaking pebble for, but it's an adventure game, so who the hell knows?
Are these the right ones?
Show me what you've got. Let's see, you even got me too. Yeah, these are of an old type, yeah, but regrettably not of the type I need.
And what should the battery look like then?
Well, it has to be smaller, much smaller and flat.
All right, I'll try to get another one.
Much smaller and flat? I brought the battery to the junker, but it wasn't the one he wants. I have to look for another. It's more difficult to find a battery than I thought. Maybe I should ask someone.
Tom is mad at me.
Maybe I should ask someone? Did something trigger? Something change?
Another broken...
No.
It's of no...
Huh. Okay, we still have... I'm gonna have to, because we're probably gonna use it at some point, so there's a drain we'll need to undo. Okay, we're supposed to ask someone, so I assume that means we're going to the gate. Gate G18. I kinda wanna do this, try to locate it, and then I will end the part. It's gotta be Tom, right? There's no one else. We know no one else. Batteries.
I need to get an old battery, so I thought...
Well?
that I could search your stuff? Maybe I can find one there?
Oh, that could be. Wait, you haven't searched there already, have you?
No, actually.
No. What do you take me for? That would be more like you.
Watch your words! As far as I know, it's you who needs something. And this is not the best way to go about getting it.
All right, you're right. I exaggerated a bit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, all right. Have a look. Take anything you want. It's mostly crap anyway.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Wow, that was... yeah. I will save. Yes. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave this till the next part. We shall find that battery in the next part. You shall hear from me in the next part.